Hey guys, welcome back! This video is gonna be a little different. Well, the last one was kind of similar to what this is about to be, which is basically just me talking. So if you don't like that, then don't continue. But if you want to see what I have to say, then keep watching. I've actually been struggling with doing this because I have no idea what I want to say. I know what I want to tell you, but I don't know how to tell you. And that's the problem. I really don't know what to say, but I know that I need to say it. I don't know whether I should, talk about something funny or something sweet before all the seriousness, or if I should just fucking jump right in. And part of me wants to just jump in, part of me wants to stop and go to sleep. I'm just gonna jump right in. When the Me Too movement first started, I wanted to be public with what happened to me, but I wasn't. It was also something that I hid from myself and didn't remember until something triggered it. And that was an interaction with my now boyfriend when we first started dating 2 years ago. When I was younger, my mother had a really bad track record with men, and she happened to marry one, and he was not the best. He was nice at first, but aren't they all? He would talk to me about things that I liked. One time I remember my mom was really into those Walmart photo shoots. So she made my brother and I do them all the time. And I remember specifically one day he was so nice to me and he did my hair for me. After I got out of the shower and got dressed, he stood in front of the mirror with me and brushed my hair and made it straight, and then it flipped out at the end, and it was cute, and it looked great for the shoot. But that was the last time I remember him being nice to me. I don't remember when everything started. It's all really hazy now. Smoked a lot of weed. At first there was just a lot of yelling for no reason. He was mean to my mom a lot, and he was mean to my mom. And I don't know if he knew we could hear them or if he just didn't care, but she acted, like everything was okay, as most women do in those situations, and it was sad. And I know that I was too young to understand, whatever, but then it started to get physical. He started to hit me. He threw a glass bowl at me once. It didn't hit me, but it hit the side next to me. And and he he touched me in a place that he should not have touched me. And when I told my mom about it, she didn't believe me. She told me I was lying. I wanted attention. I was just a troublemaker. It was very shortly after that when she told my dad, she couldn't handle me anymore and I needed to move back home with him. And it was hard for me because once she didn't believe me, I didn't tell anybody, because if my own mom didn't believe me, why would anyone else? And I didn't tell my dad because when I was a kid, I had a problem with lying. I would lie about the stupidest things and then I would tell on myself right afterwards. But when that happened and she didn't believe me, I knew he wouldn't. I never told him. I never told anybody. And there was only one thing specific that I remember he used to do to me. And I've had that this whole time, for years. Then, not to get too into it, but the first time Wanya and I had an interaction, I I had to stop, and I pushed him off me, and I broke down and just freaked out because in that second something happened inside my head, and I had this flashback of something that I didn't remember until that moment. And that shit's really scary. And fuck. How do you even deal with something like that? Like, and I remember, and then I told my grandmother, and she was so upset that I never said anything when I was younger. So upset. And I told her my mom didn't believe me, and that I was scared. And then I was 21 when I remembered this thing, and I remember calling her and talking about it. And that is something that I've lived with, and now something that I am working on. I was getting help. I was seeing a therapist. I had to stop because money, whatever. And I've held that against my mother for the longest time. Because there's just, who doesn't believe their kid? Like, I don't know. Maybe she had reasons not to believe me. Why would I lie about that? Like, especially when he was hurting her. Like, what? Why would I lie about that? Like, whenever I'm upset or whatever, Izzy, my puppy, comes a running, and you can see in the background her tail is wagging because I'm crying and she wants to be taking care of me, but I'm not paying attention to her because I'm filming. A little bit after I moved back in with my dad, my mom had an accident. She's in a coma for a little while. When she came out of it, she just started changing, and then she started taking a lot of pills, and it just went downhill from there, and our relationship went right down with it. Sorry about the lighting. My lights are off in my room, so I've just got this spotlight on me, and I keep moving, so I'm messing it up. Oh, hello. And then back in 2017, she OD'd 5 times. 5 times. Purposely. I was guilted into telling the state of Pennsylvania that I was able to take care of my brother. Something happened to my mom. Let me just give you a little bit more of an idea for that. I didn't tell the state that I could take Cameron. My grandmother told the state that I could take Cameron. But I was a fucking 21-year-old. I could barely take care of myself, and they expected me to do this. It was wild. Anyway, he ended up having to stay with me for a while, and my little brother has Asperger's, which is a form of autism, and it's quite bad. So he's kind of hard to deal with. Honestly, I do not know how to handle it. I do try my best, and I love him so much. I did everything for that kid when I lived with him, my mom, and my stepdad. I got him up for school. I made him dinner, bathed him, put him to bed, taught him how to read, helped him walk. I did everything. But, I moved away, and as I got older, and as he got older, he got a little worse, and I got a little more impatient. When all this happened, it really took a toll on me. I started drinking a lot, and I actually had a really, really rough night where I drank a whole bottle of vodka, and then I got in the shower fully clothed and passed out. My friend August called Wanye, and Wanye came to my rescue, got me together, and I was so ashamed of myself. I was so upset that I let myself get to that point. Like, I couldn't handle it. I didn't understand why she kept doing that to me, like, why she kept doing that to him, why she would want to leave him. He's, everything she has. She's everything he has. They're like this, and she wanted to leave him, no probs. doesn't make any sense to me, and I struggled with all of it so much. I obviously got my shit together and stopped drinking, but I didn't get any better, and now I am very bipolar. Yay, I said it. I am wildly bipolar. I mean, that shit changes like that. I'm working on it so much. It is so bad. It is a work in progress, that's for sure. I sort of started pushing all of my friends away and stopped hanging out with people. And I kind of have friends still, but not really. And I wish I didn't do that to myself. I really wish I hadn't pushed anyone away and that I kept all my friends close because I loved every single one. Love every single one. And when I'm at an event or out, little things destroy my mood. And honestly, it's the worst thing about me, and I hate it. It affects everyone around me, which I just recently learned. That's gonna be really annoying. I'm so sorry. Here's an example. For Juani's birthday, we went to Atlantic City with some of his friends and one of my friends. I didn't really drink too much. My friend got drunk, and something happened between Wanya and I that kind of ruined my mood. Plus, my drunk friend wasn't making it any better. So, like, there was just a combination of things that kind of just threw my mood off, and I just turned miserable. And I didn't mean to. It just happened, and when it happens, I have a really hard time getting out of it. It takes a little while. And I did get out of it. After a little while, my friend, I put her to bed, and then Wani and I had a little bit of time together, and I got better. And I feel like I did very well the rest of the night, and then I did very well the rest of the weekend with just Wanye. But it happens in an instant, and I wish that it didn't, but it does. And I'm working on it. So for those who are watching and are part of my life, please be patient with me. And if it affects you and has affected you, I am really sorry. Please just help me, keep me in line, keep me steady. I just need to keep my feet on solid ground for a while, and I'll be okay. There's a lot of other things that I am not allowed to talk about yet. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I'm still currently dealing with those things, so there would be backlash, and I'm not feeling that right now. So those things will be for later videos. I'm serious. Later videos. It's gonna be a lot. I hope you can handle it. I can't even handle it. But I wish I could tell you now, like, making this video, especially during this moment, I literally just wanted to spill my guts, but I know that I can't. And like, I really want to, but one day. I guess that's it. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? To all my friends that I pushed away, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well. I love you. And let's catch up, To friends that I don't talk to anymore, same. Ditto. I hope you're well, dude. Live your life. If you want to get together, let's do it. Let's chat. High school friends, come on, man. Elementary school friends? Just kidding. I know some people aren't going to want to talk to me. I didn't have a lot of fans growing up. I had a lot of friends, but a lot of them weren't real friends. I'm like a toxic people magnet. Yeah. I'm going to watch this back and not like it and be too scared to post it. Yeah. I didn't really have anything else to tell you guys. Say other than besides the fact that I have social anxiety, but what kid in this generation doesn't have that? But yeah. Thank you for listening. And to those still in my life, thank you. To Wanyang, your lifesaver. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I'm a little emotional right now. So I know that that wasn't the most exciting video, but thank you so much for sticking around, and I'm really proud of myself for doing it. I do apologize for how antsy I was during the whole thing. I was very clearly uncomfortable and had a hard time talking. I noticed that during editing. I'm awkward, what can I say? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Later! Hi again. You thought I was done. I wasn't. I just wanted to say, if you know someone that is struggling, if you have a friend, or if it's you, reach out.
just reach out to somebody or reach out to all your friends. Make sure they're okay. We're all going through something. We have no idea what it may or may not be, but we can be there for each other. So let's do it.